Cadets, be seated.
Well, good evening. My name is Tim Brewer, and I have the great honor and privilege to serve as president of Mitchell Community College. And on behalf of our Board of Trustees, our faculty, and our staff, as well as our students, welcome to this December graduation of this basic law enforcement training class. To those of you tonight that are graduating, we thank you for your service. We thank you for your efforts to get to this point. To those family members and friends that have been by your side the whole way, through all of the things that you've been through, we thank you as well. Again, welcome to Mitchell Community College.
Thank you, Dr. Brewer. This time I'd like Cadet Nolan Ruin to come forward, please, for our invocation.
If you would, please bow your heads with me in prayer. Lord, bless every officer in here today. Grant us courage in danger, wisdom in every decision, and compassion for those we serve. Protect our brothers and sisters in uniform. Guide us safety home after every shift, and bless the families and instructors who supported and shaped us on this journey. Amen.
Amen. Thank you, Cadet Rowe. I hope that you saw as we marched in that several of our cadets were wearing red, white, and blue ribbons. That signifies that they are a veteran of the United States military. At this time, I would ask that our veterans from the BLET class 2025-002 please rise to be recognized. Now I ask that if you are able, please stand with them as Cadet Max Marino comes to lead us in our Pledge of Allegiance to the United States flag. Oh, it's over here.
Attention, salute, pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you.
Thank you all for coming tonight. This class has been a celebration of a milestone for the Mitchell Community College BLET program. Just a few statistics. The national average of women serving in law enforcement is approximately 12%. This BLET class had 30% female participation at the onset. Ladies, please stand to be recognized. Mitchell Basic Law Enforcement Training is very fortunate to have a very large contingent of very knowledgeable, experienced, and professional instructors. Many of these instructors are here tonight, and they've been here a very long time assisting with our program. At this time, I would like any of our instructors that are present to please rise to be recognized. Thank you all. We also have a very distinguished guest in attendance with us tonight, and it happens he also helps us instruct our BLET classes when he can fit it into his schedule. Thank you, North Carolina House Representative Todd Carver, for being present and help celebrate our cadets tonight. All right, now I want to take a second to thank the law enforcement agency partners, because without them, obviously, we wouldn't need or have a basic law enforcement training program. This particular group represents 11 different agencies surrounding Mitchell. So tonight, I'd like to thank the following: Sheriff Campbell in the Iredell County Sheriff's Office, Chief Only in the Statesville Police Department, Chief Capricciani in the Mooresville Police Department, Chief Watson in the Troutman Police Department, Chief Geiger in the Davison Police Department, Sheriff Allen in the Rowan County Sheriff's Office, Sheriff McFadden and the Mecklenburg County Sheriff's Office, Colonel Johnson and the North Carolina State Highway Patrol, Chief Balcom and the Cornelius Police Department, Chief Thomas and the Claremont Police Department, Assistant Chief, Special Agent in Charge, Dean of the North Carolina Alcohol Law Enforcement, and Park Center Superintendent Blake and the North Carolina State Parks Law Enforcement. Thank you all. These agencies support our program in a variety of ways. We want to publicly say thank you, and I just did. Most of our instructors work for these agencies, so without them, the sport would not be successful what we do. I would be obviously remiss if I didn't recognize the best assistant school directors we have in North Carolina, in my opinion. Miss Gretchen Mayhorn, who could not be here tonight, she's not feeling very well. Mr. Rick Eads, Mr. Sean Elliott, and Mr. Marty Byers. Our support staff is also phenomenal and need to be recognized. Miss Jenny Kennison, Miss Jen Laughlin, and Miss Kathleen Scott, who left us just prior to this class ending and will never be forgiven. I'm just kidding. But these folks are the heroes behind the scenes who make sure everyone's paperwork gets completed correctly, the contracts are issued, the class's needs are met, and all the cadets' files complete to keep the training and standards satisfied. I'd also like to thank Dr. Brewer for taking this time to be with us tonight. Thank you very much, sir. I'm very thankful for Dr. Bullins, the Vice President of Continuing Education, who unfortunately was double booked tonight and couldn't make it. Mr. Tony Sharp, the Director of Public Safety. They are the most easygoing and easy to work with folks I've ever met, and their guidance and direction is certainly appreciated. However, our biggest thank you goes to the cadets' families. Thank you for your unwavering support for our cadets. During BLET, we have had cars break down, we've missed some birthdays, we've missed ball games, we've had to miss children's school events, but through it all, you have stood by our cadets. Unfortunately, this is not the end of those inconveniences because that is just a part of this profession. In the beginning, I told our cadets they are entering an outstanding career. They're going to be outstanding in the rain, the cold, the heat, the snow, and through it all, they're going to need your support. But always, they will ask for your support. So from Mitchell and the communities, our cadets will serve. Thank you, families. Now, a little bit about BLET. It is a state-mandated course to become an entry-level law enforcement officer in North Carolina. Students are required to complete 100% of the course requirements to a satisfactory level. It is both physically and mentally challenging. There's an old saying that goes, some people are meant to be the police, some people are meant to call the police. The BLET program is simply a tool to help sort that out. Our goal is to graduate students who are employable on day one after graduation, and I can assure you these cadets are ready for employment. Actually, most are already employed, and those that are not are already in talks with agencies or involved in the hiring process currently. Now to our cadets. We do not want this to be the conclusion of our relationship. We are always welcome to stop by and visit with us, let us know how you're doing and how we can help you through your career. I also challenge you not to BLET be the last time you challenge yourself. Never miss an opportunity to invest in yourself through education. Many of you already have degrees. That's awesome. And a lot of you, the rest of you, most of you, have signed up to continue your associate's degree with Mitchell Community College, and I applaud you for that. I've told you this before, and I'll say it again, and education is the one thing that no one can ever take away from you. Now, each BLET class has a leader. As a staff, we do take into consideration input from our cadets, sometimes. But the final decision is for the staff. We look for someone that shows signs of being a future agency leader, who continually gives encouragement to other cadets, is willing to go the extra step to make the class better, and pulls the class together. The class leader for the class 2025-002 is Miss Jessica Thompson. Cadet Thompson, please come say a few words to your classmates and their families.
Good evening, instructors, staff, families, member of the law enforcement community, and honored guests. Thank you for joining us tonight as we celebrate this momentous step forward into our careers. It has truly been an honor to serve as the first female class leader for a class with the largest number of female cadets this program has ever seen. But the real significance lies in what it represents for those who will come after us. My hope is that our presence in law enforcement reaches farther than the walls of this college or the agencies we will serve. When young girls see us performing confidently in uniform, may they learn that strength can come in many forms and that our representation isn't focused on being noticed. It's about quietly opening a door so the next generation can confidently walk through, knowing there's a space for them here. To our instructors and program staff, your dedication has shown in everything you've done. You cared deeply, believed in us, and generously gave us your time, energy, and wisdom. You guided us through moments of uncertainty and doubt, and you were determined to ensure we had every opportunity to not only graduate, but to grow into the recruits who can proudly represent the agencies we now serve. For all of this, we truly cannot thank you enough. And to our families, thank you for the countless sacrifices you made along the way, for standing by us through the long nights, early mornings, the stress, the doubts, and every obstacle we faced. Thank you for being the rock that steadied us and the strength that carried us forward. Your love and unwavering support brought us to this milestone, and we share this achievement with you. To the law enforcement community members with us tonight, your presence reminds us of the honor and responsibility of this profession. We're grateful to follow in your footsteps as you continue to guide us, mentor us, and shape the future of this profession. And a special thank you to the Town of Davison Police Department for giving me this opportunity and supporting me throughout this journey, and to all other departments that provided opportunities to my fellow cadets. And to my fellow cadets, 6 months ago, we walked into this program as strangers, each carrying our own histories, strengths, weaknesses, and reasons for being here. What we found was a group of people who refused to let each other fail. We supported one another, and we held each other accountable. We pushed through the moments that felt heavier than we expected. These months have tested us in every way, physically, mentally, and emotionally. But we faced every challenge together. In that process, we didn't just complete a program. We created memories, friendships, and a bond that only those who have walked this path can truly understand. This journey has shaped us, changed us, and connected us in a way that will stay with us long after we leave this room. And for that, I'm forever grateful. And as we take these next steps, let's move forward with confidence in preparation that brought us here, the grit that carried us through every obstacle. We are ready to serve, ready to lead, and ready to make a meaningful impact in the communities that now look to us for strength. The path ahead will challenge us, but it will also reveal who we are and what we're capable of. And as we step into these roles, may we always remember the weight of the badge we wear, the responsibility to act with integrity, fairness, and courage, even when no one is watching. We are ready to walk this path with purpose and pride, committed to being positive representatives of this profession and honoring the trust placed in us. We earned this moment, and we are capable of far more than we ever imagined. Thank you all again for joining us in celebration tonight. And to my fellow cadets, congratulations. We graduated.
Thank you, Cadet Thompson. To continue our celebration of celebrating our milestone of female participation, the staff and I thought it would only be fitting to have one of our many awesome female instructors give some words of encouragement to our cadets. This instructor is an Iredell County native. She has been teaching in Mitchell since 2006. She is a 30-year retiree from the Iredell County. She started when she was 4. She has been teaching in Mitchell, she's a 30-year retirement from Iredell County Sheriff's Office, where she was the very first female captain. She was instrumental in the formation of the Special Victims Unit, where she remained as the captain until her retirement. It's my pleasure to introduce Ms. Julie Gibson.
Well, hello, everybody, and thank you for that kind and generous introduction, and thank all of you for allowing me to be here tonight to celebrate the cadets, to celebrate all of you. It is an honor to stand here and recognize a group of individuals who have proven themselves through dedication, discipline, and heart, the Mitchell Community College 2025 BLET graduates. Before we celebrate the graduates, I want to acknowledge the people who made it possible for them to be here tonight, their families. I know some of us have already thanked you tonight. Your support carried them through the long days, the late night study sessions. I'm sure you got to hear some complaining about how hard everything was, the physical exhaustion, and the emotional weight that comes with commitment to this profession. You adjusted your schedules. You encouraged them when they doubted themselves. And you stood steady when the academy pushed them to their limits. They could not have done this without you. But family, thank you truly for walking this journey with them, but I need to tell you now, they're going to continue to need you a lot going forward because things don't really get easier now for you or for them. As they move into their agencies and onto the streets, your support, your understanding, and your grounding presence will be just as important to them as anything they've learned in these classrooms. They may not be able to share everything with you that they're going to experience, but they will need you to be there for them while they go through it. I also want to take a moment to recognize the instructors and the coordinators and support staff and everyone who keeps this academy running. Your patience, guidance, and willingness to push these recruits beyond what they believed they could do have shaped the officers that you all now are sitting before us. And your influence doesn't end with their graduation. It will echo throughout their careers. Every time they make a tough call, every time they choose integrity, and every time they serve with honor, they will remember your words. The success of this class is a testament to the work that you pushed into them. This class has undergone an extremely demanding academic and physical experience. Over the past 982 hours, that's a lot of hours, they were pushed beyond their limits. They completed 39 different course modules and tests. They mastered everything: firearms, communications, driving, subject control, and ethics. And let's not forget how much I'm sure you all loved PT. They began this journey with 41 cadets, and today 35 are here, all having earned the right to call themselves officers, not only because they completed this academy successfully, but 100% of the class passed the state exam. That alone speaks to their resilience, their commitment, and their determination to serve. Now we've got to talk about the ladies for a minute. Tonight marks a historic milestone in the history of this program. Of the 41 cadets who started, 14 of them are women, and 11 of them are here tonight as graduates. This makes this class the largest group of female graduates in the history of this academy, and likely one of the largest classes at academies all around the world. This is not just a number, it's a statement. It's a statement about perseverance, it's a statement about breaking barriers, and a statement about the future of law enforcement. Because courage is not defined by your gender, and excellence is not limited by your gender. And the badge, the symbol of service, reflects not who you are, but what you do with the power that it gives you. I began my career in law enforcement 34 years ago, and today things are very different. This class represents what modern policing looks like. Although women in this profession will face unique challenges, stereotypes, and barriers, today I see a class that faces challenges differently, and it fills me with hope for the future of policing. Men and women working together, learning from one another, pushing one another, and lifting each other up. The men and women in this class bring different strengths, different perspectives, and different problem-solving skills. But these differences are what make you stronger as a team. Just as the communities you will serve are diverse, this class is diverse, and that is exactly how it should be. You have shown that determination, skill, and teamwork will overcome barriers. So cadets, as you move forward, men and women, side by side, ready to step into your agencies, remember this. It wasn't a single test or a single hour of training or any one moment that earned you the right to sit here today. It was your consistency. It was your character. And it was your willingness to show up, to learn, to grow, and to work together. Remember, the badge you'll receive is shiny with pride and promise and hope. And may the day you retire, it be just as shiny, a reflection of the integrity, dedication, and honor that you carry throughout your career. So whether you wear this uniform as a man or a woman does not define you. What defines you is how you treat people, how you listen, how you respond when it's hard, how you serve your community when no one is watching. You are entering a profession that demands bravery, but also compassion, strength, but also restraint, confidence, but also humility. And you have proven over these long months that you are ready. I want to leave you with the words of Penny Harrington. She was the first woman to become chief of police of a major American city. She said, "Never doubt your place in this profession. You earned your badge the same way as anyone else, through hard work, perseverance, and courage." And this applies to all of you. May God be with you, guide your steps and protect you, watch over you, and bring you safely home at the end of every shift. Congratulations, class. You've earned it.
All right, so tonight we gather to recognize the excellence, dedication, and the remarkable achievements of those who committed themselves to the demanding journey of the basic law enforcement training. This recent class set an especially high standard. 8 students completed the entire course without failing one single test. An extraordinary accomplishment in itself and a testament to the discipline and determination of this group. So, among such strong performers, one individual rose even higher. Throughout every challenge, every exam, every practical assessment, this student demonstrated exceptional consistency, leadership, and academic excellence. It's my honor to announce that the recipient of the highest GPA in this BLET class is Timothy Chisholm, representing and Timothy's representing the North Carolina Parks and Recreation. Congratulations, Timothy.
I am presenting the highest score, or the person with the highest score on the state exam. So let me preface it a little bit. We've talked a lot about family, but throughout the class, I have little baby Jesuses that I would give out throughout the class because everybody needs a little Jesus. So the day before the state exam, just about everybody said, "Can you bring us a baby Jesus?" So right beside of just about every computer where they were testing, there was a little baby Jesus. So my thought to that is, be true to your faith, be true to your family. The person that scored the highest on the state exam was Adam Brock.
Tonight, I have the honor of giving the highest score for firearms, but this class, we had an anomaly. I had been working with a cadet, working on trigger press. Don't disturb your sights while you're pressing the trigger, while the other cadets was shooting the metal targets, steel targets that we had set up. Once I got done with this cadet, I said, "Go over there and you need to shoot the steel." She went over there. She got instruction from one of the instructors to start with the yellow target. I heard the gun go off. I heard a clang, not a ding. And this is what I saw. As I walked by the cadets, I could hear them going, oh, she's going to get in trouble for this. And I got over there and I said, no, I'm tickled to death. She hit it. So I was tickled with this. She is my Top Gun Award, Miss Carolina Ortiz. Behind the sign was the bullet. And I have this also. Now I'm going to present the Top Gun Award, or the highest score, both day and night time qualification. This has to be done the first attempt daytime, the first attempt nighttime. They have to have a minimum score of a 70. This cadet that got the highest score both day and night would be Cadet Max Moreno. He shot a 98.6 percentile.
But the final award we're going to present tonight is what we have titled the Staff's Choice Award. And the way that comes about is throughout the whole program, we speak with different instructors, we speak with the staff members in the BLET program to find out one cadet that really stood out above the rest. And like some other guys that spoke about earlier, these guys have to go through 38 blocks of instruction before they get a chance to sit for the state exam. They have to pass a test for every single block. So they have to pass 38 tests before they can take the state exam and end up where they are tonight. The state of North Carolina only allows them to fail 7. Once they fail that 8th exam, they're out of the program, and they have to come back next time. So you can imagine how stressful test dates were, especially when we got about a third or halfway into the program and some of these guys picked up 2 or 3 test failures. Now as a staff, we give these guys resources and study guides, and Tony likes to review, and that helps. But this individual took it a step further. This cadet came in on his lunch break. He did reviews before the test. He would log into a Zoom call at night, and he would do reviews at night with these cadets. And on top of that, some of the people that had to make up the exams they missed would have to come in on a Saturday or Sunday and take a retest. This guy came up here on his own time on a Sunday and helped review so these guys could pass their test and end up where they are tonight. So I would like to present the 2025 BLET Class 002 Staff Choice Award, Timothy Chisholm. I got it. Hold up, don't go anywhere. This is a state seal, North Carolina. This is presented to you by Representative Todd Carver. We drove all over the state last Thursday to get this. We got it. That was good times. There you go. Congratulations, man. Chisholm, you can stay standing up Cadets, if we would have you guys stand up. Mr. Adams, if you lead them to the stage, sir. This time, we're going to present the graduation certificates. Officer Tevin Adams. Officer Josh Bamberger. Deputy Michael Barnes. Cadet Amanda Booty. Cadet Jason Brawley. Deputy Adam Brock. Deputy Courtney Carson. Ranger Timothy Chisholm. Officer Savannah Dixon. Deputy Reginald Eubanks. Agent Dylan Hobbs. Officer Bradley Imes. Officer Jean Paul Loaiza. Cadet Parker Love. Deputy Alejandro Martinez. Ranger Taina Milan Cordero. Officer Max Moreno. Officer Carolina Ortez. Deputy Ashley Peterson. Deputy Kennedy Rex. Cadet Nolan Rowe. Officer Cindy Simmons Mangania. Cadet Trevor Sluice. Deputy Brandon Smith. Deputy Matthew Stanley. Officer Jessica Thompson. Deputy Antonio Washington. Deputy Victoria Whiteside. Deputy Christopher Willis. Officer Hayden Wisinger. And Deputy Ryan Wooten. All right, cadets, if you would turn around and face the galley. Present to you the 2025 Mitchell BLET Class 002. That concludes our service. You guys are more than welcome to stick around and take photographs. All we ask is about 7 o'clock, we need the stage for Sheriff Allen to get his people sworn in for Rowan County. All right? She's gonna get the